Directions to RB Hull, otherwise known as Reckitt Benckiser Factory, Hull. The address is RB Hull Reckitt Benckiser Limited, Damson Lane, that's D-A-M-S-O-N Lane, Hull, HU87DS. Now the actual address that you were delivered to, and I'll explain a little bit when we get nearer, is Bright Street. And it's just because the address for the factory isn't the address for the delivery, but by going on Damson Lane will get you to Bright Street. It's literally the street before you get to the factory gates, but I'll explain that later. So you're heading for the Humber Bridge, the M62, heading to Hull. What I'm going to do, I'm going to cut out the journey that we're on now, the dual carriageway, because it's basically dual carriageway all the way to Hull. You pass the Humber Bridge and just keep going, and I'll pick it up shortly. From here it's probably about 10-15 minutes to get to the outskirts of Hull, and I'll pick it up then.
Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and click on the bell notification button for more. It all helps with the YouTube algorithm.
So just to pick back up again, been going now for about 5-10 minutes on the A63, Clive Sullivan Way as it's known locally. You tend to get, well, have done for the past 2 years or so, there's a lot of roadworks, a lot of development going on, and this is coming up to 8 o'clock in the morning, 8 AM, and it's the same in an evening. The rush hour times, the peak times, you will get a lot of traffic jams, big build-ups of traffic. So just bear that in mind. If time is an issue, you will be, as you can see now, coming up to the back of the traffic, heading into Hull. I just wanted to show you really what to expect, and until I think they sort out all the roadworks and get the development finished, this will be happening for quite some time yet. I suppose there would be alternatives if you actually worked it all out, which roads to take, but I'm just going to sit on and do the easiest, most direct route, I suppose. Another thing to have in mind in and around Hull is a lot of low bridges, so if you are going to divert off this A63 route, make sure that you've got your trailer heights, vehicle heights, and any bridges that you might come across if you are going to divert off this main A63 route I'm taking now. Again, I'm going to jump this sitting in traffic bit till we get a little bit nearer, and I'll pick it up later. So picking it up again, a bit further on, you start to head over a little bit of a flyover. Keep to the two right hand lanes, just keep straight on A63. Smith's Nephew factory is directly in front, now a little bit to the right. These little landmarks again. We'll be going past, I don't know what it's called now, but it used to be the old arena, the entertainment place. We'll be going past that, the marina. They've had 2 new footbridges, pedestrian bridges put in over the main road, and it's they're developing all the industrial area and the business areas, and you'll see it shortly, but I just thought I'd show you a little bit of the flyover that you will come on to. We're on it now. We've sat in this traffic now for about 15 minutes, so it gives you some idea of what you're going to expect in the rush hour periods. So I'll just give you a sighter of this flyover. To be fair, when it's not rush hour traffic, it tends to flow pretty good until you get to the roadworks where they've got traffic lights and things like that, which is what this tends to be the hold up. The sequencing's not the same as what they used to be, the old traffic lights, before they started doing all the work. Never mind. Let's get around this bend. So I'm on the highest part of the flyover now. I'm just going to drop down, pick it up again shortly. Down from the flyover, here's one of the new pedestrian walkway bridges, the green one, and this is where all the development begins. It still looks like they're a long way off from finishing it actually. So I plucked 2 years out of my memory banks, it might even be longer, that they've been developing. Obviously keep switching. I think, yeah, we're going to go on the new road. Last time I came up we were on the right hand side of these bollards, that was the main road. So this is a new part that they've opened up recently. It looks like I don't think we can actually see on the camera, but I'm looking in the horizon and it looks like this bit to the right is going to be an underpass in the end. So the road will go straight on, bit of an underpass, and there'll be roundabouts and what have you on top that we're just going to clip a bit of in a minute. Oh dear, how to make a BMW look terrible. Never mind. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder, I suppose. Let's just hope he's a better driver with all that on. Anyway, yeah, it is looking down now. It's going to be an underpass. Should improve it. The through transport, through traffic. So we're coming up to the arena. You know how they keep changing the names of these arenas depending on who's sponsoring them, but that's up on the left. The marina itself, you've got Princess Quay on the left. Oh, it's Connexin Live, big goldy yellowy looking building. to the left, that's what it's called now. The marina's just round here on the right. So just keep heading on the A63, whatever variation of it that you have when you come through. Once you get past these temporary lights, just speed up a little bit. So the arena, or connects in live as it's called, on your left. This is key on your left. The new, or the other new walkway bridge directly in front, the white one. The little marinas on the right hand side with all the boats, and then you're going to continue straight on. You're going to go over, I don't know whether it's a drawbridge or a swing bridge, not quite sure. I've never seen it in operation. You're just going to keep going. Landmark is the fruit market on the right. Straight on. As I say, these road I was watching a car behind me struggling to do one. Yeah, these roads might change when you actually use them. Over this swing bridge, I'll call it swing bridge, you've got the deep over on the right. The tourist aquarium centre, if you like, where all the fish are. Bear over to the left. We're going to go onto the left lane. You've got a BMW garage, as is at the minute, on your left. So Stratstones, mini centre. At the roundabout, we're going to go left, aiming for the deep signs. We're not actually going to go to the deep, but the signpost off to the left. If you're coming from the other direction, you can come up directly opposite and turn right. You're coming from Beverley area, Bridlington, that sort of area. So bear left. It's not too far from here now. Heading for city centre north and the deep. Again, it gets a bit tight and gnarly around here. The deep is to the left. Directions, ignore them now. We're going to go straight on. Set of traffic lights straight over these. So when it's busy, you can hardly move. Because traffic gets built up and quite clogged, there's a lot of traffic jumpers. See if they thank me. No, they don't thank me, so I've got some words going around in my head what I think of them. Anyway, next set of traffic lights, turn right. There's another swing bridge or something to the left. You can, if you miss these lights, you can go straight on and bear right a bit further round, but it gets a bit busy around there. This takes you a more direct route. See what I mean about how the traffic, they're so busy waiting in traffic, they're prepared to do whatever they want. And this van driver here, he's just decided to make another lane, and he's totally cocked up everything, because I can't move forward should I get a green light. These people to the right can't move, and you've got pedestrians. So well done, van driver. Unbelievable. see it every single day. Thanks mate, he's realised that traffic's blocked, so he can't get across. So yes, turn right at those lights. Landmarks, Travis Perkins on your right, Suzuki Mazda Garage on your left, Clarence Snooker Club on your right. Just follow it down until you come to the set of traffic lights. You know you're in the right area because Machine Mart is right on the right hand side, right on the traffic lights, and we're going to go straight over at that junction. So if you'd have missed that first turning right, like I said, and carried on, you turn right, you would come down here. So you'd be coming from my left, and then you would turn left, whereas we're going to go straight over these lights into Damson Lane. Hopefully the lights won't change. No, right, just in time. So you would come down and turn left. We're going to go straight. This is Damson Lane South. We're just a minute away now. Right where that truck, I don't know whether you can see it on camera, or where that truck was turning left, that is the main part of RB, or what was known as Reckitt Benckiser. But those that be in power thought that was quite a mouthful, so they changed it and rebranded it to RB or Reckitt. Bright Street is the actual road that we're going to be turning into on the right here. And what you have to do, you have to pull up on the left where these vans are, and in the morning it's a nightmare because the vans just park where the hell they like. And you report to security. I'll cancel those lights. You report to security over on the left. You book in there. They will, that's people walking up the side of my truck sensor, they will book you in. They will phone up the people you need to speak to. Normally it's just here. There's 1, 2, 3 bays, A, B, C, and a little bit further to the right, which we'll pick up in a minute when I actually get in. There's a bit of a, I suppose, hard standing you'd call it, where if you've got a curtain sider, you'll be tipped in the yard there just to the right of these bays. So I will go and book in now, and then I'll pick it up once we're in the yard. Right, I've booked in. It's a very tight yard. I think I'm going to try and get on Bay A. So I'm going to drive to the left, reverse on the Bay A on the right. You normally get a banksman. The canopy's over to the right, as if you've got a curtain sider. On it. Right, we're not going on a bay just yet. There's an issue with one of the bays, so I'm going to park up, but you will see more of the yard. I think the issue is I'm delivering a container and it's being live tip, and I don't think there's an issue with the height of the doors, and because the containers tend to be quite high, and mine will only drop so far with the air dropping out of it. But one of these trailers that are on has got a lower door evidently, and a lower ramp. So this company that's got a trailer on it is tipping and will drop a swap, and I will take that available bay. It's not a problem, I'm here all day anyway. So this is the canopy in the yard to your right. Trailer bays. So you've got a banksman, do your reversing. Right, so I'm parked up now till that. I think it's the first white trailer on the right there on base C. I think it's to do with that the actual docking bays aren't level themselves. Each one, you've got A, B, C. He was explaining that they're different heights, and because you can't drop the trailer low enough on A, so I'm assuming that must be the highest docking level. They're gonna, evidently the company that's got this white trailer, they come in quite regularly throughout the day and they drop and swap, so he'll be able to drop his on A, which leaves C clear, which is the lower one I believe, which means I can get on that. But as I'm here all day, it's a live tip, it's not really a problem. If you've got a curtain sider, you would be, there's a marked off area in the yard here to the right. There's toilets up in this corner as well. The factory is directly in front of us and bears round to the right. It's quite a big place, been here a long time, quite a few years, but it is quite a tight, if you're going on those bays, if you can get into this yard, if there's nothing in the yard being tipped or anything, you can come round, spin round, and then go as if you're heading back out the barriers. It gives you more of a direct reversing route. If you can't, then it's quite a tight right reverse onto the bay. And if you look to the left a little bit where there's yellow marking on this Armco barrier, they've had posts put in to give you an idea of where the Armco is. And the reason why the Armco sticks out there is because there's a drainage manhole cover right there and they can't move it. So be aware, a lot of drivers do clonk their near side bumper on that Armco. Give yourself plenty of time. If you need to, give it a few good goes before you very rarely get on in one. But anyway, so that's Reckitt's, or RB or Reckitt Benckiser Hull. Hopefully I've give you the directions. Obviously there's different routes in, but the easiest and the main route is off the M62 A63 into the roadworks around Hull, and you can leave the same way, not a problem. Yeah, so that's another one done. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to give us the old thumbs up, like and subscribe please. It all helps with the YouTube algorithms, and it pushes my videos out. I'm only a small channel, to get more people to view it. It's weird how the algorithm works, but the bigger you are, the more you get seen. Yeah, it's a weird system how they do it, but the bigger you are, the more they push you, because obviously they make more money that way. But hey ho, if all the right buttons are pressed, it gives me a chance to try and get bigger. But yes, can't do without you. Just stay safe out there on the roads, and hope to see you soon for the next one. Now then, it looks as though they might change their mind and they might be tipping me now via forklift, because I think it's on pallets. They're bouncing about a bit on the back, which is even better because it's being done quicker, so I won't have to go on the bay. Yeah, I'm just looking in the mirror. Excellent. Yeah, that's nice. Always nice to have good news. Well, breakfast time then.